Yeah, I'm not saying Justin Trudeau is going to win another majority, but I'm pretty sure he's still going to be Prime Minister after the next election, even if it's a minority. That obviously isn't just my view, because look at the real question in the Angus Reid survey. Would you be in favor or opposed to your own province joining such a Western separatist movement? And as you can see, this chart is by province: BC on the left, Manitoba on the right. They have strong national affections for Canada as it exists. 43% of BCers and 45% of Manitobans are strongly opposed to the idea of separatism. Although it should be noted that 35% of BCers are open to the idea, and 36% are open to it in Manitoba, before such a party is even formed, even articulates its idea, even makes its case. And of course, remember, simply having a Western separatist party doesn't necessarily mean you have to separate. It might just mean you want to negotiate a bit more firmly than rolling over every time. Quebecers have said twice in 2 referendums that they actually don't really want to leave Canada. Why would they? Their separatist parties, with the mere threat of separating, have wrung out hundreds of billions of dollars in financial concessions, in moral and symbolic concessions, everything from national bilingualism to guaranteed 1/3 of the seats on the Supreme Court. So yeah, do you doubt that a viable Western separatist party would pretty quickly have Ottawa politicians say approving pipelines? You don't have to separate for a separatist party to be a success. Or put it another way, I'm not sure what use the United States of America would have for an independent Quebec. I don't think they'd like it. It'd probably be like a little Venezuela, a little radical, a little socialist. They speak French. They're pretty socialist, whatever, but I am pretty sure that Donald J. Trump would know what to do with an independent Alberta with 173 billion barrels of oil and plenty of natural gas and a generally can-do workforce. Yeah, I think Ottawa would suddenly have to make its case to Alberta as opposed to vice versa, because Alberta would have an option. And Albertans, I think, know this. Look at those numbers again. Again, without even trying, without even advocating, 60%, if you look at Alberta, between those strongly in favor and moderately favor, 31 plus 29 is 60% of Albertans would immediately support such a project. And half of those reporters are strong supporters. Still, 25% are strongly opposed. Yeah, I get that. But the math right now would be 60% want out, 40% want in. That's a landslide, folks. Saskatchewan has similar numbers, a bit more modest. They never had a strong separatist movement like Alberta did almost 40 years ago. They didn't felt as targeted as Alberta did 40 years ago. But look at how punitive Trudeau has been towards Saskatchewan. Remember, it was the first province to oppose the carbon tax. McKenna and Trudeau have been particularly abusive to it. And they know that, and they're ready to go by a slight margin. What's sad about Saskatchewan is it's where Andrew Scheer is from. I mentioned how Preston Manning from Alberta took all the separatist energy away and transmogrified it into fixing the system. He turned lemons into lemonade, didn't he? It doesn't appear that voters in Saskatchewan think Andrew Scheer can do the same. So what does this all mean? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think it means that all of the existing political entities have failed the West. Obviously, the Liberal Party, they hate the West, especially under Trudeau. That's an excerpt from the Ezra Levant show. Every day, I do a video monologue, and then I interview an interesting guest, and then I end by reading my hate mail. But you've got to subscribe to it, which you can do at therebel.media/shows.